I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Miles.
I'm Kara.
And we are the Inner Idiot.
The following podcast has strong language, violence, and other things you probably shouldn't let your children listen to. Please enjoy.
Stop what you're doing. Swallow what you're chewing. Lube up them ear holes or we're going in dry. It's me, host of Inner Idiot Podcast. I talk slow, I walk slower. I'm the big, the bald, the beautiful, the brash, the bumbling, and the oftentimes bastardly, the depraved MC Tyler Havlin.
2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo! God, those sound so crisp. So good. And I am joined, as always, by my wonderful people. The Lord that is never bored, the commander of the comic books. He's been petting kitty and grabbing titty since December 11th, 2020.
You must have said since 2020 dumb first.
Yeah.
What is this? Fucking Europe?
Yeah. I'm going to be using the metric system next. 2 claps and Ric Flair for Lord Shorty Hoffman.
Woo! He already does.
Yeah, I fucking hate Imperial.
Metric system makes you sound taller. The number is larger.
No.
Yeah. If you go by
They go by meters when it comes to height most of the time.
Well, we're going to use centimeters in your case.
Because I am 1 point something meters.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how many stones you are.
That's weight.
I know.
2, 3 tops.
I don't know. I've never looked up stone.
Like that. What a weird unit of measurement, stone. Like
Well,
So
that,
it's
else
like
are you supposed to do
it's
it,
like
like-
50 kilograms or something per stone, I think.
And how much is a kilogram?
No idea.
See, I don't weigh things in metric. I only, measure. So...
I mean, measuring in metric, you get a more exact measurement, though.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Fuck fractions, dude. Fractions are dumb.
Like, I want to take the metric system but keep our weight system. Because stones is really weird to me.
I don't even think that stones are commonly used anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I think they just use, grams and shit like that, kilos.
For a person's weight? Because anytime you, watch fighting overseas, it's always weighed by stones.
Oh. How much does a general fighter weigh?
I don't know. I'm having a brain freeze right now. Dude, it's
A
lag sleep.
stone is equal to 14 pounds, 6.35 kilograms.
I'm a lot of stones, dude.
You is a lot of stones.
I'm just throwing stones in this
Motherfucker, you're
motherfucker.
Babylon Brook over there, buddy.
Babylon Brook. All right, well, you heard him give the explanation of stones. He's a Jedi in the streets and a Sith in the sheets. If you got a pap, he will smear it. He'll steal your heart, not your credit score, ladies. 2 claps and Ric Flair for Dr. Miles Sham.
Woo! Crisp.
So it was so crisp, and we
all matched the energy level, too.
Yeah. So I call you a Jedi in the streets and a Sith in the sheets. They played this game on Twitter the other day, and they said, "Were we not recording that whole time?"
No, we were muted on the live.
Oh.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, Facebook.
Doesn't matter. Ain't nobody watching.
Yep. They're like, yeah, there's no sound. So, anyways, they played this game on Twitter the other day, and they threw me in it, and they took some hosts, and they said, Who does this host remind you of out of the Star Wars universe? And mine was, who was it? It was, oh God, I can't remember, but they took that line and they said, somebody in the streets, and they called me Jar Jar Binks in the sheets, and it was great.
Fuck
And they
yeah.
put in parentheses, Misa eat your ass up. And it brought me so much joy.
Just like one day. I just not like to hear about you and ass eating.
I think I've made it a while without it, and the only reason I brought that
I don't
one
know
up,
if you I don't know what you quantify as a while, but I don't think you've hit it.
probably not.
Absolutely not.
There's been like a week. We will give you a week off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was probably when you weren't like something happened. We didn't record that week.
We're gonna starting now. We're gonna see how many episodes I can go without talking about it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Your record is 1.
It might be. Maybe I didn't talk about it in the first couple episodes.
I think it became way more prevalent when he came on.
Maybe just because it makes him uncomfortable,
Probably.
and I'm here for that.
It doesn't make me uncomfortable. I just don't. It's not my deal.
All right. Well, you don't like eating ass, but what do you like eating? Because that's our top 5 today.
Oh, we were going straight to me with that?
Yeah, that's how we work around the room.
Okay. So top 5 favorite foods, which was a little bit harder to narrow down because like my mind kept going like restaurants when I think of food.
It's fair.
So it's a little bit harder. Number 1 is sushi.
Word.
All day,
Top
every
of the food
day.
chain.
As soon as I leave here, I'm getting some. I'm going into work. I'll grab some more.
I'm here for it, buddy.
Love it. All of it.
I just wish it was more filling.
Absolutely.
That is the only contingency.
I think that's like the trick. You have to get some of the, I don't know, like appetizer or whatever, like the soup and stuff that comes with it.
Nah, fuck all that. I'm going to a sushi joint. I'm getting just sushi.
I think sushi's deceptively filling. I feel like it's one of those things where you eat it and you don't realize you're getting full because you eat it so fast most of the time.
No, to me it's like any Japanese or Chinese food. Like in the moment I feel full, but an hour later I'm like, fuck, I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't think I've ever gotten that way. I always get way too full off of Asian food. Always. I always
Yeah, but like how do you feel in an hour or so later?
I've never understood that. I'm still full. Like I always feel miserable after Asian food because I eat so much of it, dude. It's so good.
I mean, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I just crush it all day, every day, morning to night.
Yeah.
Second up is steak
Yes.
and all of its varieties.
How do you get your steak prepared?
Yeah. Medium rare, smothered in onions and mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm not big on the mushroom part,
I
but
love
that's
mushrooms.
that's a texture thing. They don't add to me. They don't add enough flavor to.
Well, I think it's also how they prepare it too, because if they leave your mushrooms too thick, then they're still kind of like squished in the middle.
Sure.
Spongy and shit.
But if they cut them like just thin enough where it like crisps them, much better.
I like my mushrooms quartered,
Weird.
but I don't like portobello. Like I don't like big mushrooms. Like give me the smaller mushrooms, quarter them. But portobello mushrooms.
I don't know if I've had a portobello mushroom since I've been an adult.
Very good.
See, I don't.
I'd have to give it a shot.
Mushrooms are good.
But you can do a lot of stuff with portobello.
You can do a lot of stuff with most mushrooms if you do it right. Just deep fry them and eat them on the go.
Right?
Get high.
That too.
I've yet to do that.
We all need to go camping. We're gonna play D&D. We're gonna take a bunch of shrooms, and shit's gonna get weird.
Sounds dangerous.
Sounds like fun to me, dude. I had a blast.
Next up is potatoes. I love potatoes.
You do a lot with potatoes.
Literally one of my least favorite foods.
It's the most versatile food ever.
It's up there. Like, do you not like potatoes in general, like just baked potatoes, or do you not like stuff with potatoes in them?
Fries are okay at best. I don't like, dude, like, if you gave me some, like, vegetable beef soup and there was fucking potatoes in it, I will avoid eating potatoes. I don't like scalloped potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes. Just not a fan.
What about hash brown casserole? What about Waffle House's potatoes?
Waffle House hash browns, I'm here for. Like, if it's, like, crispy, like, even my fries, dude, if they're, like, little spongy, not here for it, dude.
Nope. Love all potatoes. They're just so good. What do you think we're going to eat when we go to space, Shorty?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Fucking sadness ensues.
You'll be all right.
Fit me for
You'll learn to
space
love them.
shoes. I doubt it. My mom's been saying that for years.
Jerry Hash says in Kentucky we call them taters.
Taters.
I ain't from Kentucky, so
Yeah, that's right. You're from Pennsylvania.
fuck yeah.
All right, continue. So we got mushrooms, sushi, potatoes,
Well, I didn't get
Steak.
the mushroom. Mushrooms is number
steak.
4.
That's right.
Steak.
Mushrooms is number 4, and then like to round out is like salad.
Go rabbit's food.
I like
Salad
salad.
is good, man. And you
I-
can do anything with them.
Dude, this is the best. I like the romaine lettuce. Chop up some fucking onions and peppers, a little bit of croutons, cheese and dressing.
Kale, spinach, fucking.
Yeah, I'll
all of it.
pass on the kale.
Kale's all right.
Yeah. It all to me like
leaf
most-
is leaf.
Yeah, most of it like it all tastes the same roughly. You know, there's a little bit of difference, but then like all the extra shit you put in it, like what makes it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm here for that.
All right, well, you're up, Shorty. Let's hear what else you're here for.
I'm here for some fucking eggs. I love eggs. Like, I don't really care how you prepare them. Fucking scrambled, fried, fucking poached. Dude, deviled. I don't give a fuck. Satan makes the best eggs.
Dude,
Deviled.
Satan does make the best eggs.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like, whoever
So that
gets...
raises like a counterpoint. Are there like angel eggs?
I don't know, but I'd probably eat them.
They probably wouldn't be as good as deviled eggs.
Damn straight. I don't fucking know.
I don't even care how I smell after a deviled egg.
Nah,
Dude,
dude.
they're so delicious.
Like we have to make like 2 or 3 dozen at every family event because like
Oh, there was.
everybody's gonna eat like fucking 5. It's bad.
I didn't eat a deviled egg until I was 30.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I was like 30 years old before
How
I
do
would...
you go to an Easter, a Thanksgiving, a Christmas, a fucking potluck of some kind and not have an fucking deviled egg?
I used to be an extremely picky eater, so I would look at a deviled egg and I'd be like, that doesn't look appetizing, so I wouldn't touch it. As I've gotten older, I've opened up, like, you know what? I want to try everything.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I've always, like, my one thing I've always asked is it spicy? They say no, I'll eat it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not allergic to any food that I know of. Luckily, I haven't found one, so cool beans. So eggs, Philly cheesesteaks
Oh, yeah.
is another one. I love Philly cheesesteaks.
Do you have a preference on where the Philly cheesesteak comes from?
Nick's Pizzeria.
Is that in Philly?
That's in Philly and New Jersey.
Okay.
Southern New Jersey, Western Philadelphia, top notch, dude. Some of the best cheesesteak you'll have. I don't get all that, like, and it's got to be made with fucking, like, provolone and fresh bread. Like, them motherfucking weirdos that fucking put Cheese Whiz on it and say that's an actual Philly cheesesteak. Dude, I'm telling you. Like,
We
me
need to
and
start
Dad-
fighting people.
Bro.
I've never heard of Cheese Whiz on a cheesesteak.
Bro, dude. Like, I don't know where the fuck these wackadoos came from, but, like, me and Dad were, we were in Philly, and for some reason, I guess it was just us going up there, and we were on the L, which is one of the major, like, train lines that run through, and we stop, and we just smell some good food, so we're like, fuck it, let's go get some munchies. And, of course, we're in downtown Philly, let's get some cheesesteaks. So we go into this joint, it's a newer joint, why not, give it a shot. We don't see a Nick's around. So we order fucking cheesesteaks, and they hand them to us, and most of the time, like, you order a cheesesteak with anything, like, even if it's for here to go, they wrap it in aluminum foil, hand it to you, and that's, you're on your merry way. If you order fries or whatever else with it, you get that in the basket. So we go, sit down, get our drinks, whatever. We open it up, there's fucking yellow shit all over the fucking cheesesteaks.
Yeah, that's weird.
And me and Dad are just looking at each other like, what the fuck? We try it, it's fucking Cheese Whiz. And, like, Dad goes up and he was like, hey, like, you fucked up our cheesesteaks. And they're like, no, that's how we make them. That's how all Philly cheesesteaks are made. He's like, I don't know where the fuck you've been eating Philly cheesesteaks from. Of course, I'm paraphrasing because my
Yeah.
dad doesn't cuss.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't know where the heck you got this idea, but this is not a Philly cheesesteak.
That is what I've never heard of a cheesesteak
So
with
gross.
Cheese Whiz on it. I love me some Cheese Whiz. Don't get me wrong. Some Cheese Whiz on chicken
the first
biscuits.
time we heard it, my mom was watching the Food Network, and I was sitting out there watching it with her, kind of chilling, playing on my Game Boy or whatever. And this guy was traveling around doing it, and he went into some fucking like famous Philly shop, a place that me and Mom have never heard of. And granted, like I used to spend summers in New Jersey and Philly, so like the fact that my mom who's grown up there, and me who traveled up there frequently, never heard of this fucking joint. Boo! It's not famous. It's not popular.
It just paid to get here.
Yeah, fuck that. So fuck eggs, cheesesteaks, fucking. I love salads. That's on my that was on my list. I fucking God bless. I'll fucking chow down some salads. Steak was another one. Is one that I fucking like. If I have the option, I'm going for it. And shrimp. I love shrimp.
Shrimp's
And matter of fact, you know what? Fuck it, no. Shrimp, take off that fucking list and put it in ramen. I fucking love ramen. That serving size is fucking 2 in 1 packet. You go fuck yourself.
That's true, though.
I'm telling you, man. Have you ever been up to Findlay Market? I know you have. We
Yeah.
talked about it. There's a little Asian market up there that sells all kinds of different ramen. Mm-hmm. But you have to be careful because some of that shit is like super spicy. Like light your ass up spicy.
You gotta look for like a Little Prince brand.
Yeah, I know. I know what the symbol for spicy is. So, because I learned that while I was in Japan. Because Denny was like, "You see this?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Whatever you order, if it has this, don't order it." Okay, Dende. Got it.
We got some. So they all come with like one of the brands we bought. They all say spicy, but it comes with a separate spicy packet.
Yes.
So the first pack I ate of it, I put the whole spicy packet in. That was a big mistake. That's where I fucked up, dude, because I was like, my insides felt like they were on fire.
Are you talking about Finley or
Finley? Yeah, it was Finley.
Not Jungle Gyms?
It was not Jungle Gyms. It was Finley.
Oh, okay.
So the next one I used half a pack, and dude, it still lit me the fuck up.
Really?
Yeah. I ended up using a quarter, and it was about just right. Golly.
Perfect balance, spice to blow up ratio.
Yeah. And I like spicy. But that shit tore me the fuck up, man.
I am super puss. I do not eat it.
All right, here's my top 5 favorite. So shrimp from a hibachi grill or a Mexican joint. Dude, and a hibachi grill, you get to watch them play with it and stuff. Like, yeah, play with your shrimp.
Cat.
Like, dude, hibachi is that shit, but their shrimp, oh. Have you ever ate hibachi? I know you have, dude.
I've had hibachi.
But their shrimp and Mexican shrimp, oh my God. Acapulco shrimp that comes on their steak El Charro.
That is some good stuff.
Boy. And we're going to throw in mushrooms on that because mushrooms from hibachi and mushrooms from Mexican.
I can't recall either one of the experiences to like say like, yep, those were top notch.
Really? I feel like hibachi is something you would do quite often.
No, hibachi's expensive.
It is a little expensive, isn't it?
So that's it's kind of the reason I don't do that very often.
All right. Next up is carbonara. So like chicken and shrimp carbonara, just straight carbonara. I don't care. I love me some carbonara. I'm gonna say it's like a cream sauce, but it's not a cream sauce because when you make it homemade, like most of the recipes you find are for a cream sauce. They just call it carbonara, but it's similar, but it's not the same. Because if you say that to a Sicilian or Italian, oh, I use cream in it, they might cut off your feet. But carbonara is made with egg, but it's so good. It's a white sauce. It's a greasy sauce.
Oh, okay. I know what
it's
you're
not
talking
Alfredo.
about. Yeah. I know.
But it's very high in cholesterol. Like you getting clogged arteries when you eat carbonara, but I fucking love it. Number 3 is I'm gonna butcher this. It's a Venezuelan food. It's called a cachapa. So they make like this corn pancake.
Okay.
All right, and they take like it's a pancake. It's not a tortilla. All right, because we talked about this. You like a taco? Like no.
He described a taco. Okay.
And then they take this like thick brick of white cheese. I don't even know what kind of cheese it is.
All right.
And they put it on there, and then like sometimes they'll put black beans on it, but usually I just get it with the cheese and pork, and then they fold it over, and then they put edamame cheese on it. Mm-hmm. Oh, chef kisses for this one. It's not a taco.
Sounds like a taco.
Look, we're gonna go to Manny's Tavern. Shout out to Manny's Tavern. There's a little free plug for you. We'll go on a day they're open, and I'm gonna get y'all to try some
What do you mean
cachapas.
the day that they're open? Are they only open 2 days a week?
No, they're just not open on Mondays.
Oh.
Maybe like Monday and Sunday. I don't know, but because I was gonna go today once we started talking about this, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I remembered closed on Mondays.
So it's a sushi joint.
Which one?
Seaside.
Why is everybody closed on Mondays?
See, I go to Sake Bomb for my sushi.
Really?
Yeah, Seaside. Dude, Seaside to me is way better.
Have you been to Sea Sushi?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like, I feel like Sake is with their sushi, very pedestrian. If I go to Sake, like, I'm going for, like, their Korean barbecue. Which I'm sure
that's good. That's good, too, but I've been to a couple different sushi places, and they've been my favorite thus far.
Dude, Sake Bomb's bulgogi is so good. Oh.
Bukake.
All right.
I don't want to order that. Oh, no.
All the cooks come walking out. You ordered it, sir.
Number 2 is sushi on my list. And because it's so versatile, you do so much with it. Oh, so good. Do you like, so you both mentioned sushi. What's your favorite kind? Do you like yours tempura style or more cold style?
Cold.
You like cold? What about you?
Warm sushi feels weird.
No, I like warm sushi. I would side with the warm sushi.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
fried specifically.
Yeah. Nice. Just some nice room temperature sushi.
I mean, I don't really discriminate. I eat it all.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all.
it's all going in.
Yeah.
Now, I can't fuck with the sashimi, though.
Oh, I love sashimi.
See, I can't do
Just
sashimi.
drop the fish on top of the rice.
Right,
Yep.
dude.
Can't do
I'm
that.
fucking here for it. I ate it with an octopus on it.
Oh, the octopus is so good.
It was fucking weird.
You gotta watch some suction cups.
Hold on.
Oh.
It was fucking wild, dude.
You ready to unlock a new fear, Tyler?
No, I'm not.
Okay, never mind then.
No, I'm not yet. Maybe
I am. What is it?
All right,
Too
fuck-
bad. Octopus, you got the little suction cups on it.
Uh-huh.
You eating it up, you don't chew it carefully enough. They can stick to your throat when you swallow.
And kill you?
I mean, you'll choke until you fucking get it out of there, but
Oh, man. Well, it's a good thing I don't really eat octopus, so...
so good. Just like squid.
I don't know if I've ever had squid.
Squid's so good.
You've had calamari, right?
Yeah.
Calamari's fried, though.
Yeah, it's still squid.
Oh.
Just about some raw squid. Just,
I
So,
always wanted to pour the soy sauce on it and watch it
yes,
fucking
and then
freak
you
out.
you got to eat it while it's freaking out.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
It
I...
just slithers in your belly.
Oh, that's so gross. So I ate calamari the first time. I'm like,
Bro,
oh,
let's
this...
find a joint and do this.
I'm like, this is pretty good, calamari. And then I found out what it was, because I had it in Chicago the first time I ever ate it. I thought it was like, just like chicken or something.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's your
And
fine.
I'm eating it, and my uncle, I'm sharing a room with my uncle at the hotel, and he's like, no, that's squid. I'm like, and ever since he told me that, it just tastes different to me, just because I knew what it was.
I went to a 5-star restaurant with a bunch of friends and ordered it not knowing what it was and didn't like it. Like the way it was prepared or whatever. I just didn't care for it. I was like, I'm not a fan of this. And they're like, oh, well, like, and other people were snacking on it. And I'm like, y'all can have it. No worries. They're like, Shorty, you realize this is like $30, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. No big deal. I don't give a fuck. $30 for a goddamn appetizer.
That's
10
a lot.
out of 10 would not recommend because the entree wasn't even that good.
Where was it at?
I don't know. It's closed now.
Was it in
That's
this area?
right. That's why.
Was it in this area?
It was in Crestview, I believe.
All right. So, but anyways, with the sushi, like, I don't fuck with that half price sushi every day shit. I get the full price sushi.
You mean the fucking, regular. It's
Yeah,
all regular price.
I know. Ain't no fucking, if it's half price every day, people, don't let them fucking
regular
bamboozle you. It's just discount sushi,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. It's
That's
cheap
how they get the
sushi.
Jews in.
Probably. It's all right. It's all right.
Easy.
They probably don't. They probably don't like sushi, anyways. All right.
It's kosher.
Oh, hey, Jerry from Hashing It Out. Sorry, man. I didn't know who this guy was, and now I know who he was. Thanks for tuning in, man. All right, sorry. On the Facebook Live. I got excited for a second. Number 1 on my list is some chorizo. I will suck some motherfucking dick for some chorizo. Let me tell you what. I don't
That's
give
another
a
thing.
shit.
I'm not 100% on what it is.
Chorizo, it's like a Mexican sausage. It's so good.
So you're going to suck a dick to eat a dick?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not, dude? Chorizo is good. Like, if I could eat chorizo for the rest of my life, I would be happy. So, do you ever get the El Ocho burrito from El Ocho? No?
Dude, I've only been there twice.
Oh, really? Well,
No, 3 times. All 3 times were with you.
what'd you get? don't know.
I got the quesadilla the one time, and then I got the pineapple quesadilla, which you were making fun of me for.
Yeah. I like the flavor of pineapple, but I don't like the texture.
Bro, I love pineapple. Funny story about pineapple. So I went out to breakfast one time with my sister and a few of her friends, and one of her friends had like, me and her have had a couple flings together and what have you. And she's like, she's like, I'm allergic to pineapple. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm allergic to pineapple. I was like, yeah, but you like it. She goes, my sister interrupts me and she's like, she can't eat it. I know, like, she doesn't like it. I was like, no, she likes it. And all of a sudden, her friend starts blushing real bad. She's like, my sister, she's like, I don't get it. She likes it. She likes pineapple.
She likes the pineapple.
She likes
That's fucking great. I love it.
No wonder if they're watching.
They are not.
Rosemary's in a meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That's funny.
I got the honorable mention I just thought of.
What?
Fucking kangaroo tacos.
Bro, have you
What?
been there yet?
Oh,
I've never heard of this.
There's a fucking taco and tequila joint down at Covington.
Uh-huh.
Bro, we need to go.
Is it called kangaroos? Is that what this
No,
is?
it's like
they just got
agave and something.
I don't know.
Agave and rye?
Yeah.
Kangaroo-
Actually, I know
Kangaroo tacos right next to the spooky shop.
Yeah. The witch shop.
I have a friend that actually bartends at Agave and Rye, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I realized I'd eaten at one of their other restaurants up in Troy, Ohio, with one of my friends.
Nice. But
So-
did they have kangaroo?
Yeah. I guess I ordered it there too. I just didn't remember.
What is a kangaroo taco?
It's fucking kangaroo, mac and cheese, and rice, and fucking.
Oh, it's actual kangaroo meat?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Really?
we didn't think so either because it had like a funny. That's the nice thing about their food. It's all like quippy names. Gibbs
Yeah.
would love it.
Oh yeah, he would love it.
But yeah, I was like, is this really kangaroo? And he's like, yeah, 100%.
I might have to Google this.
It's not illegal to harvest.
Huh.
We had like 4 of them. They're so good.
Yeah,
But
dude.
don't people keep, like, kangaroos as pets?
Why would you want a 200-pound death rabbit?
Death rabbit? I've never
Things
heard
are
them
so
called that.
fucking mean. They'll gut you with
You ever
back
see the
legs.
ones that are like jacked to fucking hell and back? No, thank you.
They'll go hide in the water and wait for you, and then drown you.
Huh. Well, I don't want to be fucking with kangaroos. With that, hit the button. We're going to come back with some Selling Shorty.
Oh boy, we're
Yay!
Yeah, I only missed one. Hit the button.
Oh, the actual button.
Yeah, the button.
Hey, Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course. Or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here, too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy.
And we're back, and we haven't discussed what we're going to discuss on this second segment, so it might get weird, it might not. But one thing we do know that's happening is Selling Shorty. Now, we had 2 entrants this week. I only took the one because we had one that was from a guy who didn't want to be your boyfriend. He just wanted to be your friend. So, we're now getting applicants just to be your best friend.
To be my bet, you're gonna have to fight like 2 people for that slot,
So, but
or more than 2. I don't know. I don't know how many people are competing for this slot, but I know definitely one you're gonna have to fight.
I
But
just assumed we were just like a team. You get 6 of us.
there we go. You got 6 motherfuckers.
so I went with what we've been doing.
I'm a sad type.
You got Jasmine. She's 36 from Michigan, and she is not a Disney princess.
Okay.
Okay, she is a Pisces. Team Pisces. Look, I don't know why they've all put their zodiac symbol on here.
Yeah.
It's
It
happened.
matters.
I give a huge shit.
All right. So she enjoys good food, good music, and good beer. We know you don't partake in the drink.
Nah, but I'm a good DD.
Yep. Designated driver and dedicated dick, ladies. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Her ideal first date would be something slightly illegal, drawing dicks on stalls with Sharpies,
Bro, I'm here for it.
jaywalking, tripping kids at the mall. Things like that.
Golly, this woman's speaking to my heart.
Her entry was rather small, but it was a good one.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Why you should pick her is she will keep you on your toes, which is a good thing since she's 5'9", and you will need to jump for them kisses anyways.
I'm here for it.
So apparently she heard you talk about jump for them kisses.
That's what you do, dog.
And P.S. butt stuff is a must.
Is a must?
Is a must.
So, like, hold on a second. Like,
Yeah, who's getting butt stuffed?
yeah. Like, that's the bigger question here.
That's what it said. So basically, it probably
That did not answer your question.
it probably just means like you got to be willing to do butt stuff in general, like at some point, like maybe not. Look, because
Yeah, but look,
listen,
man.
like,
Shorty
if I'm
gets
being-
all worked up, and he's like, "All right, butt stuff," and she's like, "All right, lean over," and she whips out a big old fucking.
Yeah, like I'm
Rubber
not, I'm not
dong.
here for like fucking like what is it in Deadpool that they do fucking
Pegging.
yeah no what's the holiday they're celebrating?
wasn't it Christmas?
No, it wasn't Christmas. It was fucking something women's rights or something like that or some stupid shit. Not saying that it's stupid shit, but like it's something like Women's Day or something like that.
Women's
Fucking-
rights is not stupid. That's not what he said. He said
Yeah.
getting pegged is stupid.
Yeah, I'm not here for it, dude. I've had a chick stick a fucking knuckle up my butt. Not okay.
How deep did she go? Which knuckle?
It was a fucking knuckle.
Like which one? Was it this knuckle right here? Was it mid knuckle? Like how far up the booty hole?
A
did-
single knuckle. Like they only went one knuckle deep, and that was enough for me to say no dice.
No dice, home slice.
That's exactly right. No, I'm not okay with it. Now, if you want me to put stuff in your butt and fucking play with your butt, by golly, Shorty's here for it. Like, I
Maybe
don't
that's
give a
all
fuck.
she means. I
Like,
don't know.
hey, I'm here for that. Like, that's fine. You know what I mean? But I'm not. Please stay away from my butthole.
I still think our strongest entrant has been Lily from a couple weeks ago.
That's a girl from Florida, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mainly because I'm gonna serenade her with Creed. That's my plan.
Oh, fucking Creed, dude. God, they're so awful. Did you ever like Creed?
No.
Because I'll be honest, I liked them to a certain extent. Just like Nickelback. Like, there was a point in time when, like, Nickelback was okay.
Fuck Nickelback.
I've never been a fan of Nickelback. And what's like my first like real girlfriend, like that was her favorite band, and it was such a huge issue. Like I'm like, turn this off, please. But I let her listen. Like we would listen to it just because it would make her happy. Because I was a good boyfriend. Fuck, was I miserable.
I can remember when, like, Nickelback was like, nope, I'm done. This is dumb. And then I couldn't listen to anything that had Chad Kroeger in it. And it was Rockstar. Or whatever that song was called. You know what song I'm talking about?
Unfortunately.
Dude,
Nope.
It was so awful. And they played it on the radio so much. But I felt like every song on the radio at that point was something to do with a rock star. God, it was so bad.
Yeah, there was a phase. Everything was about being a rock star.
Yeah.
It's like Korn, like one of my favorite bands or whatever, and like
Love Korn.
Like Coming Undone is probably my least favorite song, just because I heard it all the fucking time. When that album came out, they're like, "Oh, here's Coming Undone." I'm like, dude, fuck this song, fuck. Play something else.
I'm guilty for really enjoying that song still, even though it's overplayed. I love that song. The Dubsteps album they came out with was really good too, I thought. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's good. Don't get me wrong. You got a lot of my friends to listen to Korn, so I wasn't upset with that. But See to the Other Side is my favorite.
Which one's that?
No, I'm sorry. Take a look in the mirror. It's the one with oh fuck, Adidas. No, god damn it.
Oh, this is early album.
No, this isn't that old.
You know what? You know how old I was when I first heard Adidas?
God damn it! All the songs are mixing together in my head. God damn it!
I was 12 years old when I first heard Adidas.
Really?
Yeah, that's how old that song is. That
Damn.
song's almost as old as you.
Yeah. No, Take a Look in the Mirror is... It's the album that they did fucking with Tomb Raider. It was the song they did with Tomb Raider. Fuck, what is the name of the song? God damn it.
I don't think that's the name of the song. Fuck, goddamn it.
No.
I listened to it.
Y'all want a single.
Yeah.
Y'all want a single. Say, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
I know what song you're talking about. Yeah.
That's one of them, but no. That's not the song they did for Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. The Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider.
No, I don't know what song it was. I can't even think of it. I know the song you're talking about, the Y'all Want a Single one.
That's what it's called. Y'all want a single.
Oh. That was on Tomb Raider?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen Tomb Raider.
I don't think so. Fucking goddamn it. Now I'm going to have to look it up.
Off to the interwebs.
I'm just Spotify.
Yeah, so there's your entry. Wow, that got sidetracked like a motherfucker.
What was her name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. She's not a Disney princess. What a bummer, dude. Because Jasmine was my favorite Disney princess.
You know, we say this stuff, right? Like, oh, Jasmine was hot. Like, this was like a 14-year-old kid, like, running away with a motherfucker.
We're the same age now.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, the person they got to play Jasmine in the live action,
she's gorgeous, too. God bless, she was beautiful.
do you know her connection to nerddom?
No.
She was the Pink Ranger in the newest Power Ranger movie.
Really?
Yes.
Neat.
She played the Pink Ranger. She was also in a show I watched recently. What was it? How to Make a Scandal or some shit. It was really good. It was a British show though. Yeah.
I don't watch too much like daytime TV shit no more.
It was Netflix. It's Netflix original.
Well, that counts as daytime TV.
Does it?
Yeah, because pretty much everything's like Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu's and.
I thought daytime TV was soap operas and talk shows.
That sounds like daytime TV.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
daytime. And Judge Joe Brown and Judge Judy.
Yeah, well, I feel like Netflix and all that. That's all there. Like really, it's just all like dramas and shit I would see on daytime TV.
With the occasional exception, I suppose.
So I have yet to look at your signature, and something you said earlier reminded me of this. It's a what the fuck facts. We haven't done what the fuck facts in forever, but this is one of those ones that you're better off not knowing. But I'm going to tell you anyways.
Okay.
So you were talking about the squid earlier and how if you don't chew up the suction cups enough, it'll choke you. Well, I need to look at your signature out there, Dr. Miles, because did you know that a doctor's sloppy handwriting kills at least 7,000 patients in the U.S. every year?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love your reaction to that. It's great.
Yeah, fuck those guys. That's malpractice and a half if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, because somebody can't read it, so they'll give the wrong medication or not give a medication.
You know the whole theory of why they write so shittily?
So it can't be forged?
Yep.
That's horrible.
That is fucking dumb.
Well, that's an issue they don't run into as much anymore because everything's electronic.
Yep.
They do everything on the computer, so it's no longer handwriting a prescription. You get they go on the computer, they click through, select the medicine,
Send it
fills
straight
itself
to the
in.
pharmacy.
Yep.
Right.
So there's no handwriting, there's no middleman anymore.
Yeah, so we can cut back on that number. That number's probably decreased in the last year or two.
I mean, it's decreased a lot from like the 1900s too, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's when they were treating people with cocaine.
I need that treatment.
Dude, that one bottle, I forget what it was called, but it listed like the contents. It was like 30% cocaine, 40% speed.
What the fuck?
Had a mild horse tranquilizer in it.
Bro.
Dude, but like they listed all these ingredients out into the different percentages. It added up to like 140%. I said, here, take this. I was like, yeah, you'll feel better because you're going to be dead for 3 days.
Yeah. Wow.
Being a doctor back then would have been fun shit. Like, you're not looking too hot. Get the leeches.
Yeah.
Suss out the bad blood, and we'll fill your wounds with maggots.
A cripple? He's obviously insane. Lock him away.
Yep.
Like, if you were crippled, would you even care if you were locked away, though?
I'd imagine so. Looney bins were terrible.
I know, but I feel like I don't...
Dude, lobotomies were like a normal practice.
I know, that's crazy. Like, we're just going to go in and start cutting on your brain. We don't know which
No,
part.
there's no cutting. It's through your eye.
Yeah.
Through your eye with a pig, and they just stab that frontal lobe. That's it, you're done.
Yep. They disconnect the frontal lobe and you're retarded.
Yeah,
Not even retarded. It just... because you can still function. You can still do simple tasks and feed yourself and do all that. You just like cuts all of your emotion and feeling and logic, and you pretty much just do what you're told.
Fuck.
Crazy.
Yeah, but all right. So let's play devil's advocate here. If you lost all that stuff, would you even care? Like, you would care right now thinking about it, but once it happens,
That's the problem. Is like they can't even conduct a study in which to see if they would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can't lobotomize you and then be like, cool, how
do you feel?
I don't.
Yeah, so like it can't be done. But like, yeah. And I mean, they would lobotomize fucking anybody or everything. You know what I'm saying? Like cripples, people who couldn't walk and shit like that from birth, whatever. Like if you had spina bifida, your spine's all fucked to hell and back. All you really need
Wasn't he in Back to the Future?
What?
Spina bifida?
Shut up. Just shut up.
I don't get it, but you're a fucking idiot.
Biff!
Shut up. No, fucking. So, like, all you actually need is a wheelchair. No, okay, fine. They'd lobotomize you or euthanasia. Just fucking kill your dumb ass.
There's youths in America also.
Yeah, 90% of the time, way back when, if you were born with a disability or disfigured, you pretty much just tossed in the well.
Yep.
It'd have to be a deep well. If you toss me in a well, make sure I'm, like, done when I get to the bottom.
You're a baby. You're gonna drown.
Yeah, they didn't care, dude. Like, if babies who are born with Down syndrome, fucking any form of deformity, no matter how.
Well, see, even something like Down syndrome and ADHD and a lot of the stuff that is a much more prevalent issue today wasn't back then.
No, you're absolutely right.
Because there wasn't that those triggers.
Mm-hmm.
So if Farmer Ted seemed a bit simple and just did his repetitive task every day, that's because it was soothing to him as somebody who was suffering from those illnesses. But you would never know. He's just a good farmer.
Right.
Makes sense.
But, like, I'm talking, like, Down syndrome where it's, like, visible.
Oh, yeah.
They would see that. Dwarfism. They'd fucking... In the well you go.
Dwarfism, really?
Oh, yeah, dude.
I thought dwarves were a big thing back then.
No.
Well, I mean, a little
no.
thing, but like a big movement.
I understand your humor, but no, not at all. Like, if people wanted to keep them and shit like that, like a lot of births and stuff like weren't even done in hospitals; they were done in homes. You know what I'm saying?
I'd love to have a dwarf as a pet.
That's
Just saying.
That's wrong on many levels.
yeah, that's
It's not on these levels. It's pretty low.
just so dumb. Fuck out of here. But no, like, the only way dwarves, like, back in the days, like, were common, like, the only way they grew up is if they were hidden. You know what I mean?
And what is easier to hide than a dwarf? Not much. They're tiny already.
A midget.
Midget.
Isn't it the same thing?
No, variable
technically
differences in height.
Yeah.
Huh.
Technically, like,
What's taller, a midget or a dwarf?
midgets.
You think they have gang wars?
No.
No? I would love to see a midget dwarf gang war.
That was one of always my favorite bits from Jackass is when, like, the fat guy's, like, running down the street and here comes, like, one midget and, like Wee Man or whatever come running behind him and then, like, there's fucking 50 or 60 of them chasing right behind him. They're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, that's one of my favorite bits. I think it's so funny.
What do you call a group of midgets?
Huh?
What is a group of midgets called?
A crowd.
Is it?
They're still people.
You said a crowd.
Wow.
I don't know. They're special people.
And you all fucking told me to be easy with the fucking Jew remark.
With what?
The Jew remark.
Oh, I love midgets. They're great, dude. They're great.
Easy.
Easy.
They are. I fucking love them.
My buddy, my old boss, he loved midgets so much that we bought him a midget sex doll one time. At, like, blow-up doll. And, dude, like, I've never seen anybody more excited for a fucking Christmas gift.
Just can't do it. You're fucking a toy, man.
Dude, this shit was so fucking funny. Like, we went to fucking, like... This was one of the times... I think it might have been the time I got kicked out of Hustler Hollywood. But, like, his fucking birthday was coming up. That's what it was. It wasn't Christmas. It was his birthday. But, like, we fucking seen a midget fucking blow-up doll. And I was like, dude, we ought to get this for J-Rod. He was our old boss. Like, that's how fucking, like... He always talked about wanting a fucking midget. So, like, we give it to him on his birthday or whatever. Like, hey, happy birthday. Like, me, you know, me, you standing in tree bark fucking "Oh, I got it for you." You know, "Oh, thanks, guys." He opens up, "Holy shit! Oh my god!" Like, I've never seen somebody more excited to receive a gift. This shit was funnier than fuck. A couple days later, like, "Hey, J-Rod, how's the sex doing?" He goes, "I popped it."
That's fucking great.
Dude, I fucking laughed my ass off. That shit's so good. I love that man. That's a good dude.
J-Rod?
J-Rod.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all right. He worked with me in my last job.
Okay. Well, you guys got anything you want to add today? I don't even have a closer. I came so unprepared today.
I was just talking about like weird history stuff.
Sure.
Like we talked about like old school medicine. So the thing I was reading about like people's perceptions on different eras in time are vastly wrong. So like people, like you see in a lot of shows, like Vikings are all heavily tattooed and big and bearded.
Yeah.
Not true in most of their societies. Like there's no evidence of them being heavily tattooed. You know, most of the stuff they did find was like, you know,
grooming stuff. Like Vikings were very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew
Clean, full of equality. Most times women ran everything in the village.
that. Oh, yeah.
You know, like Victorian era.
Mm-hmm.
Like they talk about weird stuff in that. Like Victorian era people were just freaks. Most people had their nipples pierced. They had all the leather and straps and shit like that. But if you were to include that in a book or anything, you would think it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't seem like that's how they would be. You think of like the top hats and the poofy dresses.
Sure. And that's like the Wild West was ran by women for the most part. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, dude, fucking, because everybody, dude, like when you wanted a city to like develop out in the Old West, you'd fucking send out women, the brothels. Seriously, dude, like they would form brothels and towns would surround them. Because one thing that drives men, money and pussy.
This is true.
Yep. And they would make the money and they go spend it on pussy. That is straight up how the Old West was.
So the Old West was built
around getting laid.
nice.
Just
I like
about.
it.
Because then once they got that established and they had a couple small places, then they would actually pay families to move out there and settle.
Yep.
So you already have a small thriving community. Now you start cropping up houses and ranches and shit like that. Which is, it's just weird to think about like the big misconceptions people have of those different time periods.
You got any more misconceptions? Because I like these. These are neat. I did know the thing about the Vikings, though.
Yeah, Viking shit's overplayed.
I like how they play the Viking stuff. That's cool. Like,
No, I mean, it's their own interpretation of it, sure. I'm just saying, like, but when people think of Vikings, that's what they think of, not necessarily true.
Yeah.
So, like, the name Tiffany is like, it's a short for, like, Theopania?
What?
Yeah.
that don't even sound like Tiffany.
It doesn't, but that's just people
All
will
right,
call
well,
Tiffany.
fucking, like, Richard shortened down is Dick.
Yes, that I know that's
No,
weird.
but that's one of those things. If you were to include the name Tiffany in a book about medieval times, people will be like, well, that's modern. That's not medieval. It was a real thing.
Theopania? Is that what you said?
Something like that.
What is Todd short for?
Todothy?
No.
I don't know.
Todrick?
No, I don't know, but some Theodore, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're
Seems
right.
weird.
Exactly right. Fucking, it doesn't make any sense to me.
No, see, here's the thing. Like, if you name your kid, like, you just outright name your kid Bob or Will, like, you're really fucking that kid up, right? Because you could have at least named them, like, Robert. Or Bobbert. Or
Well,
William.
Robert, to me, like, Robert makes more, like, Rob.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You shortened it down to the same. You shortened it down to 3 letters, which is the same as Bob, but somehow you get an extra beat. Get the fuck out of here. How'd that happen?
Dude,
It's sort of like William to Bill.
yeah, that's
I
another
don't
weird
understand
one.
that one.
And whenever I meet somebody with more than one syllable in their name, I always tell them, I'm going to shorten your name to 1 syllable.
I always try to fucking make a nickname for him.
Yeah.
Because I'm terrible at remembering names.
Well, usually, you just take the first syllable of a name, and that's what you call somebody, right? So I had this person start at work with me. Their name is Giselle.
Ha!
Yeah. And without thinking, I said, hey, Jiz. And I said, shit. Luckily, they didn't catch it.
Giselle. So Is that like Giuseppe?
Giuseppe.
That's the other thing. There was this other guy at work. His name was Gustavo. Okay, and everybody called him Gus.
Makes sense.
I call him Goose.
That's what I said. It's not Gus, it's Goose.
I guess. Again, his first 3 letters is Gus.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but
The
like...
first syllable is Goose. Gustavo.
I'm just saying,
Goose.
I don't make the rules. I just think them up and write them down.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm like here for that.
This has been the weirdest episode ever, yo.
I don't know if it's been the weirdest.
It's been shaky. And I love it.
I mean, you know, if I had to put a euphemism to this, I would say it's kind of like a tree fell through this episode.
Oh, man.
Get wrecked, nerd.
I did. You should have saved that for the closing.
So, that's all we got.
I don't even remember what.
So in the meantime,
in between time.
This episode's been like a tree falling through a house.
Oh, cue the music.
scary.